Okay, guys, so I'm back again. Today we are going to study a new concept. This is going to be the second concept of this chapter called coordinate geometry. Before this, we had studied one concept which was the distance formula. If you haven't seen that video, you can go through it. And today we're going to basically, there are three concepts in this chapter. Today's concept is area of triangle. This is the concept number 2. After this, there is going to be one more concept that we're going to study, and that will be the end of this chapter. So basically, if you want to find the area of a triangle, let's first draw the triangle ABC. This is the triangle, and if you want to find the area of this triangle, then you can just simply do it by applying a formula. Let's just take the points, coordinates of A as 4, 1, B as, I'll take it as 3, 7, and C as 2, 5. These are just any coordinates randomly I have taken, and you have to find the area of this triangle. So how do we do that? Okay, there is nothing to think about. There is just one simple formula. You use that formula, put in the values, and you will get the answer. So let's just see first of all what is that formula. So I'll write the formula. Area of triangle ABC is equal to half large bracket x1 small bracket y2 minus y3, then plus x2 small bracket y3 minus y1 plus x3 small bracket y1 minus y2. So this is the formula. Now you must be wondering that this formula is very difficult to remember, but it's very easy. If you can see in this formula, the x coordinate is always outside the bracket. The x1, x2 and x3 are always outside. And there is a kind of sequence in this formula to remember. The first one is like x1, y2, y3. So it is 1, 2, 3. Then the second one you start with 2. So it will be 2, 3, 1. And the third one is like it starts from 3 basically. So that will be 3, 2, 1. So if you start with 1, then it is 1, 2, 3. If you start with 2, then it is 2, 3, 1, and if you start with 3, then it is 3, 1, 2. So it's just the sequence you have to remember, and then you can easily do it. The formula can be remembered. Don't worry guys, if you just practice 5 to 10 sums, you'll remember this formula. So don't be scared of it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the values, but before that I have to take any of the coordinates as x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. I can take any one of them as x1, y1. You can take A, B or C, anyone as x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So I'm taking it in this order. Now I'll just put the values. A I've taken as x1, y1. So I'll put the values. Now half, I already written half in bracket. What is my x1? Okay, my x1 is 4. So I'm going to just write 4 bracket y2 minus y3, which is 7 minus 5. Put on the values, keep going, plus again, then there is an x2, so x2 is 3. I'll write 3, then in bracket I'll put y3 minus y1 as 5 minus 1. Plus x3 is 7, sorry, x3 is 2, and in bracket I'll write 1 minus 7, bracket close. Keep solving is equal to, next step, half in bracket 4 multiplied by 7 minus 5 is 2, very simple, plus 3, 5 minus 1 is 4, 2, 1 minus 7 is minus 6. Keep going, half, this is your 8 plus 12 minus 12 Okay, keep solving as usual. So you'll get half into 8, which is equal to 4 square units. Because you have found the area, so the unit will be in square. So that's it. This is the final answer. So the area of triangle is nothing but 4 square units. The only key thing that you have to remember in this is the formula. This formula you have to learn by heart, and everything is based on this formula. This was the second concept. Now, sometimes there are some varieties that they ask you based on this question. Okay, sometimes they might ask you something about collinear. Okay, if they ask you whether the 3 given points are collinear or not, if they ask you like that, then don't worry. Whenever the 3 points are collinear, the area of triangle is 0. So all you have to do is that find the area of triangle. If the area of triangle is equal to 0, that means that the points are collinear. Okay, so that is the simple logic behind this. And there is one more thing sometimes, and that is there are a couple of varieties, like they might ask you to prove whether or not they are collinear or not. So if they want you to prove something, that whether they are collinear, then the same thing as I just said, that you have to find the area of triangle ABC. You find the area by using the same formula. They'll give you all the coordinates and everything. And if the answer is 0, then it's collinear. If the answer is not 0, then it is not collinear. Okay, what more can they ask you based on this exercise? Based on this formula, what more can they ask you? So I'll just write down the variety of questions. Actually, there are just 3-4 questions variety that they ask you on this formula. So I'll just write it down for you so it's easy for you to understand this small concept. So the first variety of question that they ask you is basically very simple, straightforward, that find the area of triangle. So if they want you to find the area of a triangle, you just go ahead and put in the formula and use it. Second, they might ask you to prove that whether the points are collinear or not. In this concept also, it's very simple. You just have to find the area. If the area is 0, and then they are collinear. The third concept is they might give you in the question that the points are collinear. They might give you that the points are collinear and you find out the value of k. The value of k means they might not give you the coordinate of any one point. Okay, so in that case, you have to take the value of the area of triangle as 0. If you take the area of triangle as 0, then you will be able to find out the value of k. Okay, don't worry, all these kind of variety of questions are given in your NCERT textbook. If you'll just solve it once, you'll be able to do it. So yes, if the points are collinear is given, then you have to take the area of triangle as 0. There is another one small kind of question that they sometimes ask, is to find the area of a quadrilateral. Okay, suppose this is a quadrilateral A, B, C, D, and they want you to find the area. So nothing special, you just draw a diagonal. Okay, you can draw it BD or AC and find the area of triangle ABD first using the formula. And then you again put the formula and find the area of another triangle BCD. Once you have found out both the areas, then you just have to simply add them. Area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle BDC. If you just add them, and then you will get the formula of the quadrilateral ABCD. Okay, sometimes the answer of the area comes in negative. If it comes in negative, you have to ignore the negative sign. So that's it. This is the final, this is whatever is asked on this formula of area of triangle ABC. In the textbook, your NCERT textbook, there is one whole exercise based on this formula. NCERT textbook exercise 7.3. You can solve this whole exercise, is based on this formula. For more sum, you can visit the website www.thekiransir.com. And if you really like our channel, you can subscribe, you can press the bell icon. If you like the video, you can press the like button. So keep liking the video, keep subscribing, so that we can continue to do good work. Okay, thank you very much. Subscribe to our channel, don't forget, if you really like it. Thank you very much.